even after getting a good sleep, we don't feel fresh in the morning. At this time, it is not only said that we are tired, we are drained by every way possible. Would you believe if I said there are 7 types of rest that everyone should have in order to be more productive? That is what I'm going to talk about in this video just for you. A good sleep is just not enough.
Everybody talking but they coming to the shows. Pull up in a rose, how she wanna roll. Everybody talking but they coming to the shows. Pulling up, ain't no swerving.
Hey guys, Sarferaaz Khaan here. Let's take that you have been working so hard for a whole week and you are so tired now. And finally the weekend is gonna come. What would be the immediate action you would take? No action, only rest. So when you hear the word rest, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Most of you will think of a good sleep. But let me tell you, a good sleep is just not enough. We must have come across this situation. After working so hard, we try to relax ourselves by getting a good sleep. But even after getting a good sleep, we don't feel fresh in the morning. At this time, it is not only said that we are tired, we are drained by every way possible. So the word rest is a more complex one. Sleep is not the only kind of rest we need. It means to be physically recharged, mentally ready for tasks, emotionally satisfied to work, and being productive. So there is so much more to rest, but we limit rest only to good sleep. But on the other side, would you believe if I said there are 7 types of rest that everyone should have in order to be more productive? That is what I'm going to talk about in this video just for you. After watching this video, you will be able to recharge yourself better than before. So make sure you don't skip this video and watch it till the end. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. Let's get started now. Number 1. Physical rest. As far as physical rest is concerned, it is really common. And it's also easy to identify that you need some physical rest. Because your body will let you know that you are tired. You may have lots of work to do, but your body won't be in the condition to work. So for physical rest, there are 2 types. Passive physical rest and active physical rest. Passive physical rest is really common with us, like sleeping or taking a nap or just lying down. But on the other side, there is active physical rest, which you try to relax yourself by doing some activity, like going out for a walk or doing some exercise, yoga, meditation, stretching, and so on. By now, you must have understood that what are the ways by which you can get some physical rest. Just make some regular time for some active and passive physical rest. That's it. Number 2. Emotional rest. What would happen to yourself and your body when under serious work and heavy pressure?
You will be stressed, exhausted, overwhelmed, irritated,
and so on. If you're under stress, you won't be able to think, you won't be able to focus on other things, and you won't be able to spend your free time peacefully. Even if you have no work and lots of free time, you won't be able to live that moment. You know, being stressed, you'll feel like a very hard rock, very rigid, you won't be able to move freely, you won't be able to think peacefully, and lots of messy things happen. Just like I said in my earlier video about life skills, the most important skill that one could have is the ability to manage stress. You know, every single one of us have stress in our lives, but it's all about how we manage it. According to most of the experts, here are the 5 best ways that you can get some emotional rest. The first best way, and my personal favorite too, spend time with your loved ones. It can be your friends or family or anyone. Just talk to them about how you feel. It is all about communication. You won't even feel a bit of stress. And there are other ways too, like engaging in regular physical activity, getting adequate sleep, identifying the things that are causing more stress and staying away from them, and listening to some music. Number 3. Creative rest. Let's take that you're an artist. You always come up with great ideas for your artwork and you always create masterpieces. But at some point, you totally run out of ideas. Like everything goes blank. If you experience something like this, it can be said that you are creatively tired. Not only for artists, but for everyone. Basically, it can be said that you run out of good ideas, like a mind block. But nothing to worry, this state of mind is not permanent. Just like fatigue, tiredness or pain is not permanent, this state of mind is also not permanent. You can bring back your ideas. But how? There is one really effective way and it's really simple to follow. Do something fun. It could be anything totally. like reading a book, going for a walk, visiting new places, playing some games and everything. But anything you consider as fun for you. From my personal experience, I play a lot of games in order to keep my mind creative. Just by playing games, I can get a lot of ideas for video editing, graphic designing, or my writing, and so on. I'm not encouraging everyone to play games, it is just my way of doing it. And there are other ways for you also. And most importantly, what is fun for me won't be fun for you, and what is totally fun for you would be totally boring for me. So everyone has their own type of fun. Make sure you do that. Before we go into the next type, I would like to talk about why resting should be a priority in your life. We are all capable of pushing through exhaustion to meet an urgent deadline or finish a work or even finish a project. But it shouldn't be a long-term strategy. Just like the muscles in our body become tired after physical work, our mind also becomes fatigued after extreme effort. It means that you need to replenish your mind after mental effort, just like the way you need to after physical effort. And most importantly, our brain isn't designed to be endlessly productive. Number 4. Mental rest. The state of feeling distracted, overwhelmed, and not being able to concentrate can be considered as mental fatigue. So one easy way to identify mental fatigue is brain fog. Brain fog is characterized by confusion, forgetfulness, and lack of focus. It is like a really hard feeling inside your brain that your brain is being held by something so tight. I've personally experienced it a lot of times. It may be caused because of straining on your work, or it may be caused by excessive screen times. And one more problem with brain fog is that you'll take longer than usual to complete your work. For example, if you complete a particular assignment in just 2 days for the last week, but this week you're totally brain fogged, it may take the whole week or even 2 or 3 weeks more. So brain fog is not something too medical. It really happens to everyone. So if you get some mental rest, brain fog will go away. Before we move any further, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying this video. So what are the ways that you can get some mental rest? Take short breaks throughout the day. Remind yourself to step away from your work and take a few deep breaths. Give yourself extra time to disconnect from the real world. Put all your devices away, relax and enjoy being your own self. Number 5. Social rest. You would have definitely come across some social fatigue. I'll explain you with an example. Let's take that you have a family function coming up. Before the function, during the function, after the function, you'll definitely have a lot of work. You have to meet a lot of people, talk to them, go here and there. And apart from having fun with your family members, it is definitely gonna make you tired. Not physically tired, but socially and relationship wise. It doesn't happen only with family members and especially during functions. It happens with your classmates or your friends, acquaintances, co-workers and many more people. Having a good balance between your relationships and your personal space is really important. You have to spend time for yourself and do what you want. Hence, have some me time. Social fatigue comes from people. In order to get some social rest, you have to know how to deal with people. Learn how to say no. For example, if your friends call you to hang out somewhere and you feel that you need to spend time for yourself, simply try to refuse. Number 6. Sensory rest. In order to understand what is sensory rest, first you must understand what is sensory overload. It is like an excessive stimulation to yourself and your mind from the external environment. For example, there is a light in front of me. Actually, that light is not too bright. But if I feel that the light is too bright and is too irritating for me, but others in this room feel normal about it, I may have sensory overload. It is like an exaggerated reaction to something. Some people may not like noise or crowds or even unwanted vehicle sounds. But no offense, people with sensory overload are not patients. It is not something medical also. It is very usual and not that serious. So if it happens to you in some way or the other, the best thing you can do is meditation. Number 7. Spiritual rest. Working so hard and being busy all the time can make you feel disconnected from the rest of the world. Spiritual rest provides us with a feeling of happiness, purpose, and belonging to the real world. Spiritual rest includes anything from meditating to engaging in prayers. So spiritual rest is all about being self-aware, and doing what is best for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, apart from sleep, you must have got an idea about the 7 types of rest that you must have. Let's have a small recap now. Physical rest. And what are the ways to get it? Have some regular gaps for active physical rest and passive physical rest. Emotional rest. Spend time with your loved ones, engage in regular physical activity, get adequate sleep, identifying the things that are causing you more stress and stay away from them, and listen to some music. Creative rest. Do anything which you could consider as fun. Mental rest. Take short breaks throughout the day. Remind yourself to step away from your work and take a few deep breaths. Give yourself extra time to disconnect from the real world. Put all your devices away, relax and enjoy being your own self. Social rest. Know how to deal with people and learn how to say no. Sensory rest. All you can do is meditation. Spiritual rest. It is all about doing what is best for you and being self-aware. I hope that this was a completely new information for you, and I would be very happy if you comment down below that what is the type of rest that you lack the most. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. Until next time, stay happy, stay motivated, and believe in yourself.